Hi there, this is Kevin Ward with Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training, helping you get more yeses and more successes in your business and in your life. And today's video is on one of those expired objections that is, you are the 50th agent that's called me today. You're the 10th agent that's called. You're the 17th agent. You're the 149th agent that's called me today. How do you handle that objection? And I'll be honest with you, it's probably one of the toughest objection to handle because of this. It's not an objection. It's simply an expression of their irritation or their frustration at having their house on the market for 4 months, 6 months, 3 months, 9 months, 2 years, whatever it's been, and the house hadn't sold, the listing expired, and all of a sudden, all of you guys, all you real estate agents, you vultures, you're out calling them and you're annoying them. So, you got to understand, first off, you're going to get some resistance. That's natural. And this is not so much an objection as it is just it's their script, and they want to get rid of you. That's what they're trying to do. So how do you break through that resistance to connect with them and then to be able to get the appointment? So let's talk about that. So here's the first thing you got to know. First thing is your mindset. Don't freak out. When they tell you that you're the 50th agent that's called them, here's what you have to know. And this is a secret. It's a little known secret about expired listings. And here's the secret. Whatever number they give you. So let's just say that they say you're the 50th agent that's called today. Well, what's your competition? Does that mean there are 50 agents you're going to be competing with? No, the reality is whatever number they give you, divide it by 10. That's the truth. Okay. Here's the thing. When we're frustrated or when we don't like the way things are going, people automatically tend to exaggerate. Now, I don't know if they're really exaggerating or not, but here's been my observation. When you actually meet with them and you talk to them, you'll find out that about 1/10 of what they said was calling is actually what you're having to deal with. So I just always say, if they tell you they're the 50th agent, that means there's been 50 divided by 10, that means you've had 5 agents call. If they say you're the 20th agent, that means what? 20 divided by 10, 2. So you're the second or third agent that's called. If they say you're the 14th agent that's called, well, that's 1.5, right? If you divide it by 10. So here's what you have to understand about agents that call expired listings. There's a lot of them that aren't quite good enough to be an agent. So they're kind of like a half agent or a third of an agent. So if they tell you you're the 15th agent that calls, that may mean there's 3 half agents that's called them, which means people that don't really know what they're doing. They don't know how to deal with expireds, and so they just called, they annoyed them, and then they get hung up on or whatever. Okay, my point is, don't worry about it. Don't let your your competition freak you out. And don't let you're the 50th agent that's called you make you go, oh my gosh, everybody's calling. I may be doing the wrong thing. No, you're doing the right thing. Why? Because they need you. And you're the agent who can help them get the better result that they want. So how do you deal with it? Well, first, just don't freak out. Know that there's not as much competition as you think there is. So I'm going to give you the script now for how do you deal with this initial resistance that they give you. Here's how you do it. Feel their pain. Well, what's the pain? If they're like, everybody's just pounding on you, how do you feel? And here's the script, and here's how you feel. The first thing you say is, ugh. Why? Because that's how you feel. If you just keep getting pounded by somebody, you're like, that's how they're feeling. They're just feeling like, where are you guys coming from? And you're pounding me. They just hate it. So what do? I'm going to do what in neurolinguistic programming they call mirroring and matching. They're feeling an emotion of pain, frustration, irritation, whatever it is. And I'm going to mirror and match that by just putting it into a sound, putting it into a word. Okay, so here's how it goes. So you're getting hammered. And that's the second part of the script. So it sounds like you're getting hammered by real estate agents. Now watch. All I did was I took their feeling and I connected with it. I feel their pain. I'm expressing it back to them what they're saying to me. You're the 50th agent who's called me today. So, and I'm literally reflecting back to them what they're saying. So you're getting hammered by agents. I can't imagine how, and then what I'm going to do here is insert their emotion. So if they sound frustrated, I'm going to say, so you're getting hammered. I can understand, I can imagine how frustrating you are this morning, how frustrating that is for you this morning. If they're livid, I can, watch this. Think of the word that they're feeling. Does it sound like they're frustrated? Are they annoyed? Are they irritated? Are they whiny? You know, so you can use where I can understand how frustrating that must be. I can imagine how irritating, I can imagine how annoying that can be. Okay, now if they're a little whiny, you know, it's kind of like, oh, would you guys just quit calling me? And then watch. Now I just insert a little humor. Ugh. So you're already getting hammered by agents. I imagine right now you're feeling downright popular. And I'm actually going to go with a little irony because they're coming across at me with a little bit of a whiny, like, why are you calling me? And so I'm going to literally inject a little humor because their emotion is not quite as strong as anger, but it's certainly not, hey, I'm so glad you called. Okay, and I just connect with them. I'm letting them know, you know what, if I were in your shoes, I would be irritated too. And that's all you're doing. Your response here is not to handle the objection. Your response is to break through the resistance. And how do you break through it? By connecting with their pain and letting them feel that you're on their side. And then what's the next thing you do? The next thing is, once I've done that, then I simply go back to the script. And I'm going to go to the next question. So if the property had sold, where were you planning to go next? And whatever the next line is in the script, and I'm assuming you got a great script to use. If you got mine, you're in great shape. So here's the deal. You then go right back on track. Once you've connected, that's the secret. Now, I'm going to give you the second secret. So the first secret is, here's the mindset piece, and that is don't over exaggerate or buy into this thing that there's tons of competition. But here's the other secret. If you want to really connect with these people when they're irritated or angry or annoyed or whatever it is or frustrated, here's the secret. Don't be nice. The worst mistake you can make is by saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I'll tell you, I don't want to take much of your time, and well, I'm just so sorry to be bothering you and annoying you, and then you get nicer. The nicer you get, the more annoyed they get, the angrier they get. And here's the reason. Because nice, when they have had an agent that they hired 6 months ago to sell the property and they failed to do it, they could not get the job done. Okay, so they have a reason. They have a legitimate reason to be unhappy. And now you call and you try to be nice to them. Here's what nice comes across as weak. And see, what they don't need right now is they don't need weak. They already had that. They had that with their previous agent who could not get the result. They need an agent who's strong enough to get the result. Not an agent who's going to hammer them because they feel like they're being hammered. I don't want to be the one, I don't want to be hammering them, but I want to be with them going, oh, I feel how it's like to get hammered. I experience it. I can imagine how irritating that could be. So, and then I go on. And if you'll get that and understand, you know what? I'm going to handle their resistance. I'm going to break through it. You're going to break through it and simply mirror and match their emotion, relate to their pain, and then go on with the business of talking to them about what they wanted to have happen anyway. And if they could still have that happen, would they be excited about that? Would that be good for them? Great. And if I could help you make that happen, that would be okay with you, right? Great. So when would be a great time for us to get together so we can go over how I can actually help you make that happen? I could come out this afternoon at 2:15, or would 6:15 be better? Awesome. I look forward to seeing you at 2:15 this afternoon. And it's really, guys, it's about learning how to just break through the resistance, how you think as you deal with their resistance and walk right through it, lower the resistance by connecting with them, and you got it. Hope that helps. If you like it, comment, ask questions. Feel free to make comments or may ask me questions. I'll be happy to help you with that, or share this with other agents that you know that it may help. I look forward to talking to you real soon. Go call them, break through the resistance, and help them get the result they want. You'll always win.